Oh hi Omina, Oriwa, Trat in your desk, and welcome back to Trat's Challenge Prince Only Party Etrian Odyssey 3. So last time, we insta-killed an FOE, and, I think I need to turn the volume down. Yes, I need to turn the volume down. I was about to say, it sounded louder than I remember it being. So, last time I insta-killed a boss, an FOE, and discovered to my horror there are regions of this map that cannot be mapped by walking on it, which is kind of concerning. I'm glad that there isn't teleporting around like there is in some of the other Etrian Odysseys, so at least that's a thing I don't need to worry about. Let's see, so where are we going? Okay, so since I'm actually kind of annoyed about this new thing, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about game mechanics. So, in my opinion, the Etrian Odyssey series does do a pretty decent job at introducing new game concepts to you and kind of keeping it fair. Okay, so like in Etrian Odyssey 4, I'm gonna use that as my reference because that's the one I'm most familiar with. I mean, I went through I've completed the demo for Untold Story, and then I've made some attempts at both 1 and 2, but I never really got around to in-depthing them like I have this and then Etrian Odyssey 4, where I also played through the post-game. So like, for the most part, in the Etrian Odyssey series, it introduces new concepts, in my opinion, pretty well. No, you never rest. Oh, cool. Shortcut. I'll take that. Okay, back we go. But I think Etrian Odyssey, the series does a pretty decent job at introducing new concepts, but, whoops, wrong button. Oh, I can hit the wrong button again. There we go. But, I mean, like, so, like, the first dungeon chunk that you go through is introducing FOEs and the movement patterns of them. The second stratum, well, in here, was introducing forced movements, and then kind of teaching you that you really need to look for the shortcuts. The third stratum was lava, and so obviously stepping on that is bad. Fourth stratum was the traps and whatnot, which I know I'm pretty confident will show up again in the post-game if I did that, which I'm not. Once I'm done, I'm done. In Etrian Odyssey 4, the way it goes is introducing FOEs and their movement patterns and the shortcuts, all pretty much at the same time. The second dungeon was teleportation, where you could end up on another chunk of the map, and that was implemented really well in my opinion. So I didn't really have anything to complain about that. After that, you had the ice and lava in the third area, and then the fourth area you had the wind, which is a lot like the currents. And then the fifth was kind of tying it all together pretty well. This is bull. This is supposed to be the last dungeon, and they added another... Ooh. New things. And they added another mechanic at the end. It's another one of these. Okay, so 3... I'm glad they're keeping it kind of small. 3... 1... That's a wall. 1... Which way? Well, I'll go this way. 1... And of course, the map doesn't even follow me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Walk. Oh, shoot. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. and then I turn this way. Get me out of here. I have the door here, and a floor tile. But that... They shouldn't be introducing new game mechanics in the final dungeon. Now, I know, obviously, this isn't actually the final dungeon, but... Still, this is bull. I shouldn't have to worry about this. This is just wrong on so many levels. From a player's perspective, especially a game mechanic perspective, I cannot see a real reason why this is a thing in the final dungeon. Final dungeon. This is the... I mean... I would be absolutely fine if this was in the post-game dungeon, but this isn't the post-game. I mean, like, oh, it's another one. Oh. Okay, 1, 2. And I need to move the map over here. I mean, you don't go and mess around with one of the game mechanics of a game at the end of the game. You just don't. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, it's 3. Okay. And I was facing this way. I turned this way, so it's 1. I walked 2 more steps. I need to scroll this down. This was just, in my opinion, poorly thought out. Now, okay, there's probably somebody out there who thinks this is pretty cool, but I am not one of those people, as you can clearly tell. I'm lost now. Okay, I'm not... Okay, so this is a... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this part right here is clearly off. Whatever. I'll fix it later. Holy crap! Okay, I ended up way over here. Put auto on again. Okay. Things like that. I don't know how to do it. Okay, yeah. I mean, like, in Etrian Odyssey 4, in the post-game dungeon, they added, like, acid and stuff, and darkness that, kills you, and things like, well, okay, it doesn't kill you, it just kicks you out. And that I'm okay with, because it's the final dungeon, it's supposed to be challenging, yes. So in that case, I'm totally fine with it. But you don't go and mess around with the player like this. Whoops. You don't go and mess around with the player like this. It's not nice. I mean, okay, the mapping thing isn't really that big of a deal, but at the same time, it's very unnatural to go from being confident in your cartography skills to being like, oh my god, I hope I don't mess this up, because if so, I'm screwed. That just shouldn't ever be a thing. Maybe it just reflects on the fact that I suck at drawing. I don't know. I mean, I'm actually really good at reading maps, but this is something different. Wow, I'm going the right way really well. I'm honestly impressed with myself at the moment. Or at least, I'm assuming I'm going the right way, because I am working my way down and to the right. And that is exactly what I want to have happen here. I'm actually also kind of surprised at the lack of FOEs. Like, the only one we've run into so far is the one that was thrown at us. And I opened my big mouth too soon. There's another one right there. I bet it's also another one of the scythe ones, but we already fought that, so I'm gonna avoid it. So yeah. That's pretty much all that I have to say. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, all the rest of that jazz. If you agree with my thing on this new thing that I don't like at all, comment it. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next time. Until then, Jonah.